So now that we know about these powerful features, an obvious question is, why would we use that? Why is that helpful? Well, it is useful in situations like this, where we know we want to have a certain set of functionalities, let's say a greet method, and we want to ensure that a class has such a greet method and another class has it maybe as well. Well, then we can implement an interface which forces the existence of this method. So then we can easily share functionality amongst classes, and every class has to add its own implementation, the exact code that should execute when the method is called, but we enforce a certain structure with the help of interfaces. And this can be useful if we then have other parts of our code which rely on that structure. Here we set user1 to be of type greetable, and with that we say we don't care what's inside user, but what has to be in there is a greet method. And we know that it has to be in there because whatever we store in user1 has to be greetable. And that allows us to write truly powerful and flexible code where we don't have to know everything about an object or everything about a class, but we just know whatever I'm getting here in user1 has to have a greet method. We don't care whether person has anything else. Here we're interested in greet, hence we sent this to greetable, and therefore we can't store anything in user1 which would not have a greet method, because greetable forces whatever you base on it to have such a greet method.